Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I hope you all had a good New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. I hope you went out and partied or at least celebrated with your loved ones. I know I did. So this is my first video of 2015. I'm just excited to see what the year brings. I really hope it brings all of you joy and happiness and a lot of fun. So today I am doing my foundation routine. So right now I have nothing on my face. I just did my brows, no eyeshadow on or anything. I just cleaned them up. What I actually did my brows with was I used my Anastasia Brow Wiz, and then I used the dip brow in chocolate, and this color is ebony. So I just used this, and to clean it up I used my MAC Studio Finish Concealer and NW40 to clean it up. First thing I do to get a flawless face is I make sure, that everyone should anyway, make sure your skin is clean and moisturized. So I just washed my face already, and for moisturizer I use the Clinique moisturizer. I'm actually testing that out and see how I'm liking it. So I just use that to hydrate my skin. And then now I am going to take my Benefit Porefessional, and I am just going to prime my face. And I'm just taking a little bit on my fingers. And make sure your hands are clean as well, because you don't want to transfer any bacteria or dirt to your face, because that can cause breakouts. So I am just going to dab this on my face. I'm just putting this in areas where my pores are big, so around my nose, my forehead, my cheeks. And this is just going to also help with my oiliness. I don't do this all the time, but I do this definitely if I'm going out, if I want my makeup to stay on longer. I just take my Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer, and this is like a little sample size thing. This thing is super expensive, so I haven't bought it yet. I'm dreading the day I have to, but I'm just gonna dab this all over my face, and I'm just gonna rub it in. This definitely helps my makeup stay on longer. The reason why I don't use this by itself is because it doesn't help with my pores. So I use this more to control my oils and to make my foundation stay on longer. So for foundation, I'm just going to take my Lancome Miracle Nude foundation, or Nude Miracle foundation, and I'm gonna shake it up, because you have to shake it up. And this is very similar to the texture, and the way it feels is similar to the Bare Minerals foundation, the new one. It's really lightweight. I really like it on days where I don't want too much coverage. I'm just gonna take a drop and I just put it on the back of my hand, and that is just to warm it up. And I am just going to take my flat top kabuki. This is my Sigma F80 brush, and I'm just gonna dab that on there, and I'm just gonna pat that on my skin. So first you wanna stipple it in, and then you wanna buff it. And right now it does look pretty red, but it matches my skin pretty nicely. I promise you, this is not how it looks in person. So I'm just going to take the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this is in the color Toast. And this is not much lighter than my skin, but I like it because it kind of gives me like a natural highlight. And with this, I am just going to place this in a triangle motion going up, and I don't go past my nose, or I try not to go past my nose. And I'm just going to place this underneath my eyes, on my chin, and then a little bit in between my brows. I don't want to place it on my forehead, because my forehead is already big enough. So I just do a little bit in my brows, and then down the bridge of my nose, and then on my cupid's bow. So those are the places where I highlight. And also you can highlight underneath your contour if you want your contour to stick out and your face to be more shaped and more sculpted. And then I'm going to take my MAC Prep and Prime highlighter pen, and I'm just going to twist that up and get a little product, and then I'm just gonna dab it in underneath my eyes. To blend it out, I either use my beauty blender or I use my Sigma F86 brush, so I'm just gonna use that, and I just pounce it on my skin to blend it out. This brush is really good picking up extra product if you lay too much concealer down. So I really like it. So I'm just going to pat it in my skin. That's what you want to do with concealer. You don't want to swipe it. You want to pat it because you want as much coverage as you want, or as you can get. So I'm going to do that. And then with no extra product on my foundation brush, I'm just going to blend out the edges so I don't have any harsh lines. Okay, I'm going to set this with my NARS translucent powder, and this is what it looks like. I'm just going to use my tapered highlighter brush. This is the F35. I'm just going to dab that in there and then tap it underneath my eyes. I definitely have to set my concealer so it will not crease. And I really love this powder. It definitely sucks up the oils and it helps set everything. I place that everywhere I highlight it. To set the rest of my face, I'm taking my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in the color Dark, and I'm just going to take my F25 brush from Sigma. This is the tapered face, and I'm just going to press that into my skin. Okay, so next I contour, and I am just going to take my contour kit by Anastasia. Sorry, it's a little dirty. And I'm going to take the color Espresso. Wait, there we go. Espresso, this is the color. And I'm going to take my NARS Eater brush, which looks like this, and I'm just going to dab that in there, and I am going to contour with this. And I'm just going to place this in the hollows of my cheeks. I'm starting from the top of my ear, and you go down towards the mouth. You don't want to go down too far. You want to stop, well, I stop like right where my eye ends, like on my brow. I don't know how to explain it. Right here. I stop right there. So I'm just going to contour a little bit. And the reason why I contour is to make my face look more sculpted and give my face more dimension, because whenever you use foundation, it makes your face really flat. So whenever you contour, it's putting the natural contours back in your face. Or if you don't have natural contours there, you can make some. So that's what I'm doing. And you can see the difference right here. I kind of have a tiny slight contour. It's nothing too major, but this just bumps it up a bit. Actually, I want to switch out really quickly to my Guerlain, or Guerlain, however you pronounce it. This is the terracotta bronzer in the color 08 Ebony, and I just got this, and actually this is the first time. This is my first time using it, so I want to test it out and see how good it is. So I'm just gonna dip my brush in there and see how good it is. This definitely has more red in it, which is not bad. Next, I usually do some blush. So I am just going to take my favorite blush at the moment, which is NARS Almeria blush, which looks like this. And I'm just going to take my blush brush slash powder brush from Sigma. This is the F10. And I'm just going to dab that in there. And I'm just going to tap it on my face. I like to smile a little bit just to see where my cheeks are. And this just gives me like a flush of color. On to my favorite part of doing my makeup, highlighting. I am going to take my highlighter by Becca. This is the Opal, or this is Opal, and such a pretty color. I just got this, so I haven't even seen what it looks like on my skin, but that is what it looks like. I'll do a hand swatch. That is it. So I want to see how it looks on my skin. So I am taking my fan brush, and this is from Beige Cosmetics, and I'm just going to lightly tap it because this powder is very pigmented, so I don't want to use too much. And I'm just going to place this on the highest points of my cheeks. And a fan brush is very ideal to put on your highlight, or if you're using like a powder, just because it gets right where you want it to be and you can blend it out as well. This is MAC's Charge Water. I don't actually use this just to set it. It just melts everything together and it melts it into your skin. So I just do a few spritz of that. Lastly, I am taking my Urban Decay spray, and this is the makeup setting spray. I just shake it up and then I do like 3 or 4 sprays on my face. This is how I put on my foundation and how I get a flawless face. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see y'all later. Bye!